Okay, let's take this N registration, so either 1995 or 96, Land Rover Defender 90, 300 TDI truck cab for a spin. All the lights come up the way they should, all light ignition light, cold start light, and starts nicely. Starts well hot or cold, this one. I've just done a few miles on it and it's performed really well. Showing 134,000 miles. Haven't been through the history yet, but I think we've actually got quite a lot of service history with this one, so we'll have a look at it later on when we get back. Excuse me. Spec wise, it's been prepared for a bit of off-roading. It's got a lift kit on it and big aggressive wheels and tyres and a winch on the front and stuff, but the bodywork is very straight, and although it's been prepared for off-roading, it hasn't really been used for it. Nice punch from the 300 TDI motor, and obviously this is an original factory 300 TDI, this one. Still with years of life left in it yet. But no, accelerates very nicely. No signs of hesitancy or overheating from the motor at all. Temperature gauge is sitting at about 1/4 at the moment. All the other gauges all seem to be working. Speedo, fuel gauge and clock. Gearbox is nice. There's no synchro balking or anything, or funny noises from the box or anything like that. Into fifth. And in fact the whole drivetrain actually feels really solid and correct on this one. If I let my foot off the throttle, there's no backlash in the transmission at all. Very good indeed. Brakes nicely. Don't want to get it too dirty, so I've got to photograph it. And steers really well. Quite often when they've got big wheels and lift kits on them, they can sort of wander about a bit, but this one's going exactly where it's placed. Slightly rattly rear window I think behind me, but that's about all I can find to fault with it. It really does perform very well indeed. In fact, this stops very well indeed. I wonder if it's got, I'll have a look at the history, it may have uprated brakes on it, because it seems to stop with far more alacrity than a standard Defender. Obviously being a 300 TDI, it's got discs all round, but it just does seem to have a fair amount of extra bite in the brakes. And so it does go well too. It's got a radio CD in it up here, which we've got the face for it, just the face isn't there at the moment. Otherwise internally it's pretty standard, apart from it has got seat covers on the seats, because the driver's seat backrest is poor and a bit torn. So it's got waterproof seat covers on there, but on an off-roader that's the norm. Although, as I say, this one still wears all its original paint and hasn't actually been used for heavy off-roading at all. So it really does seem to perform nicely. So just that slightly rattly rear window, which is a bit annoying. Aside from that, really, there you have it. It's absolutely spot on. My name's Simon. You can reach me on 0771 906 9353, or in the office on 0118 946 3352, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk for any further info. End.